Hi, my name is Sarah and welcome to Jiva Yoga Live. Today's video is about stretching exercises for legs and hips. Thank you for joining us here at Jiva Yoga Live. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Namaste. Today's video is about stretching exercises for legs and hips. You might need a block and a strap, so keep them handy. And we'll start straight away. We'll start from a supine pigeon pose. So come laying on your back, bending your knees. And with an inhale, bring your right leg over your left leg so that your right ankle is above your left knee. Keep your ankle flexed. And in here, bring your right arm from between your legs and your left arm from outside. And you got two different options. You can either cross your fingers on your shin or underneath your calf and between your thigh. Whatever feels good for you today, you do that. Flexing both of your ankles to protect your legs. Taking a little time to breathe in that muscle. This is a great stretch for runners because it really stretches your glute and gets into your hamstring as well. You're supposed to feel the stretch right in here. Stay for one more breath. And with an exhale, release. Switch sides. So inhale, lift left leg up. Again, flex your ankle, that's important. And bring your right leg closer to your chest. Now, you might want to bring it closer if you're really flexible. Just go as close as you can. This is as far as I'm getting today, so I'm not pushing it too much. Just so I feel it and that it challenges me just a little bit, just enough. This is also preparing us for our next stretch, which is going to be the one-legged king pigeon. And with the next exhale, release. Hold on to your thighs. Roll up. We're moving into a king pigeon. So just using downward dog as a transition pose to push yourself up. Lifting, inhale, right leg up and bringing your right knee to your right wrist. And your ankle to your left wrist, if you can. And in here, breathe down. If you can, bring your leg parallel to the front side of the mat. That's not where I am yet, so I'm just gonna stay in here. If your hips are not keeping square, you can place something underneath your right hip. And in here, inhale, open your chest, and exhale, start walking your hands to the front. You can bring your forearms and your forehead to the ground to deepen the stretch. Remember to breathe. And maybe smile. It'll help your muscles to relax. And with the next exhale, bring your palms to the floor. Tuck your back toes and push yourself back to a down dog. Inhaling, lift your left leg up and bringing your left knee to the left wrist and your ankle to the right wrist if that's possible. Make sure that you don't open your hips and you just roll over your left buttock, but that you actually keep your hips straight so that the stretch comes in your groins and in your left buttock. Again, inhale, lift yourself up, and exhale, start walking your hands to the floor, bring your forearms to the ground, maybe letting your forehead rest again. And with the next exhale, bring your palms to the ground. Tuck your toes, lift yourself up, and bend your knees. We're gonna come into a reclining hand to big toe stretch. So in here you might need a strap. Laying on your back. Activate your left leg. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Now in here, if you can reach your toes and bring your shoulder to the ground, you do not need a strap. But if you do not, just put a strap on your leg. Always, if you grab your leg, grab it from outside and not inside, so you're protecting your knee. So take a hold wherever you need to take that today, and bring your left leg on your left hand on your left leg, and so it stays on the ground, and start pulling your right leg. Try to keep it straight but not locked, so you're not harming yourself. And with the next exhale, release, bringing it down, switching legs. So activate the right one, bend your left knee to the chest, place a strap or grab with your index fingers and your middle finger from your toe, and straighten it up, rolling your left shoulder to the ground, taking a grip wherever that is today, flexing both of your ankles. And breathe in. You can always bend your elbow if you want more stretch. And with the next exhale, release the leg. We're coming into a fire log pose. So roll yourself up. Coming into a seated position. Now in here, bring your right leg parallel in front of you, and lifting your left leg, hugging it first, and then bringing it up. You want to have your left ankle over your right knee and your left knee over your right ankle. Now this is easier if you place your feet a little bit wider apart, depending on how strong you want to have the stretch today. And you might want to place something underneath your right knee also to support you. But flexing your ankles and just being where you are today. If you're really flexible, you might want to bend over and walk your hands on the floor. Just a human, so not there yet. Working on this one, my hips are pretty stiff. So just breathe in. You're supposed to feel the flex on the side of your hips, on both sides actually, more on the left side when the left leg is up. Straighten your spine, breathe deep into the stretch, focus on this one. You don't need to think about yet where you're going to be after this, just be here, present. And with the next inhale, lift your left leg up, placing it this time under the right one, and lifting, hugging your right knee and placing it on top. You might have differences on how your legs land. Your other side might be stiffer than the other one. That's perfectly normal. Just keep on working on both, and eventually they will even out. Flex your ankles. Breathe into the stretch. And again, if you're really flexible, just bend over, walk your hands into the front. You might do it to the front and to both of the sides, if that's how you feel like today. And with the next inhale, lift the right leg away. We're gonna come into a half frog. So place yourself on the ground. come to your elbows. With an inhale, bend your right leg. Make sure that your legs are about hip distance apart. And take a grab from it and start pushing it towards your right buttock. If you got any pain in your knees, just skip this one, don't do it. It's not worth it to harm it. Now, bring your left forearm parallel to the front side of the mat to give yourself a little bit of support. Open your chest, and with all your palms, start pushing your leg to your buttock. If this is really easy, you might want to push it right next to it. Just feel how your quads feel today. And exhale, release the other side. So switch arms, placing the right hand, forearm on the ground, parallel to the short side of the mat. Inhale, bring the left leg up and start pressing it with your right left arm. Opening your chest, looking up so you're not crunching over, but keeping a good posture. This also gives you a slight back bend if you're lifting yourself up. And exhale, release. We're coming into a full frog. So come into a tabletop position. Placing your forearms on the ground. Now starting to widen your legs as wide as you feel today. Flex your ankles. Keep your ankles and your knees on the same line. And just come as low as you can today. And we'll stay in full frog for a while. Something that might help you is try to tilt your hips front and back, so you might get a little bit deeper stretch. Make sure that you are well warmed up before doing that though. Because this is a very intense stretch. Don't take it any further than you're supposed to, than what your body tells you. With an inhale, bring your toes closer to each other, tuck them, lift yourself up. And we're coming into our final pose, which is a garland pose. So in here, you might need a block. Place your feet hip distance apart and start squatting down. Your ankles might come up, that's all right. You can place also something underneath them if that's more comfortable for you. Just start squatting down with a straight back. Now in here, you might want to sit on top of a block if that's until where you come today, or you can go all the way down. Placing your hands in a Namaste Mudra in front of your chest. Opening up your chest so you're not crunching again, keeping a good posture. Pressing your elbows to your knees. Opening your legs. Breathing. This is a good resting position. Also, if you're camping outside and you don't have a chair, you can sit in this to train your body. Eating this is how we used to eat. This is how we used to spend a lot of the time before chairs came along. So, take a few more breaths. It might feel hard now, but if you do it every day, even for a couple of minutes, I promise it's gonna be easier. It also helps you with your digestion, and it fires up your metabolism. And with the next exhale, either come back up if you're very high, or just release your legs and your bum to the ground. I hope this was of help for you and your tight hips and leg muscles. Thank you for practicing with me today at Jiva Yoga Live. Namaste.
If you enjoyed today's video, make sure hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And, of course, click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Hope to see you next time. Namaste.